Lucas. It's funny how now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos and we put it right back. 40 autos and he left in the back. I can't be trusting cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back. The plug on my phone, I get to these racks. The plug on my phone, I'm gonna get back. I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stunting. I had to go get me some money, they always was fronting. I had to stay up the sign. I never trust up at night. Seeing that drip on the bone.
Just literally lost him. See, bro?
Turn $1 to $100. I cannot trust up in nothing. I cannot trust. She want me to show her some love. But little bitch, that is a dog. I'm filled up with drugs.
Video for you guys, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best post scorer build or 1v1 build in NBA 2K21, and I am finally back. It's been a month since I uploaded. I did go live a couple times if you guys tuned in. I appreciate you guys so much, but I'm trying to make my return back, guys. If you guys know, I've been going through some things, but I finally got a little bit of motivation to start making some videos again. So hopefully I can just stay on my grind, get back in my bag, because YouTube is what I want to do. So I gotta start taking this serious again. I really do. I'm sorry for letting you guys down. I'm gonna try and come back with full power and better than ever soon. We got IRL videos and all that type of stuff on the way. So stay tuned for that. But again, I'm going to be showing you guys the best 1v1 build in NBA 2K21. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So a lot of you guys are going to watch this video. I'm going to show you guys two builds in this video. And the first one is going to be a post scorer build, and then the second one is going to be like a defending slasher type of build. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. So the first build I'm going to be showing you guys is a center. And this build is extremely overpowered, especially with how broken post hooks are. Now for the pie chart, there's a lot of balanced pie charts. But for this one, we're just honestly, I think this one would be pretty nice too, because the stats are very good. Just look at the stats. It's literally a juiced build. And you know what, low-key, we're gonna go with this because the post hook is still extremely high. The standing dunk is still very high, and it's going to get even better when we do make him taller. And it gets a good post fade, so that's what we're going to be going with. We're just going to be going with this third one, mostly finishing, got a little bit of shooting in there. And then for the physical pie charts, we're going to be going with the third one with the 79 strength. Now for the physicals, we are going to be maxing out everything for slashing, or if you guys really don't care about the driving dunk and driving layup too much, because this is a post score build, you don't really need to upgrade that. For the shooting, honestly, I would just put the post fade up. It's a 1v1 build. It's really all you need. For the playmaking, we're going to go ahead and max out pass accuracy and post move so we can get 15 playmaking badges. And then for the defensive badges, we're going to be maxing out interior D, block, offensive rebound, and defensive rebound, and then we're going to try and play around, see if we can get any extra badges. To be honest, you guys can value, honestly, I value defense in this game more, and I feel like anybody should, to be honest. We're just going to take this down as much as we can. Okay, so we're going to take it down to a 43, get 9 defensive badges still, and then we're going to go with 15 playmaking so that we can get 5 golds, and then the rest you can, try and balance it out, get as much badges as possible. So we can't get another finishing, but we can actually get 9 shooting, which is what we're going to be going with. So we're going to get 24, 9, 15, and 9. Very good all-around build. And then for the height, we're going to be going with 7'3". You see a lot of the stats do go down, but this is a 1v1 build. Again, you're just going to be able to bully. You're going to be able to back people down. It's going to be a fun build to use. Now for the weight, of course, we're going to go max. You want to be as big as possible, as strong as possible, back people down, take these cheesy post hooks, and do all that type of stuff. And the interior defense goes up a lot. Now for the wingspan, this does help out the build dramatically. With max wingspan, you're obviously going to be able to, you are very slow on the perimeter. Your lateral quickness says at 26 and 35 speed, very slow. But with long arms and 7'3", if you get a contest in there, it's wraps. If you get the ball, it's wraps. If you are a decent post scorer and you get the ball in this build, it's over. And you still got an 85 post fade, and we all know attributes do matter this year, not just badges. That 85 post fade will definitely be very good. Then obviously for the takeover, we're going to be going with the post scoring takeover, and as you see, we're going to get the interior for us, shades of Yao Ming, Yusuf Nurkic, and Brooke Lopez. Now for the badges, I'm going to show you guys the best badge setup for this build if you were to make this build. And yeah, this build is definitely a demon. I can't lie. Just looking at the stats, imagine all these stats plus 4, and then you got 24, 9, 15, and 9. Very solid all-around center build. Now for the finishing, we're gonna go back down, drop stepper, deep hooks. We're gonna go consistent and pro touch, all Hall of Fame. And then honestly, the last one doesn't really matter. These are the big 5 for finishing. But I would personally probably go with like maybe contact finisher, or slithery. Personally, just because you're going to be taking contested hook shots, I'm going to go with contact finisher. Then for the shooting, now let me tell you one thing on my post score I've noticed is it's kind of hard to time post hook sometimes. Sometimes the meter is very fast, sometimes it's normal. Flexible release is definitely a very good badge this year. I would definitely recommend it. We're going to go with Hot Zone Hunter for sure, because if you get those hot zones, you start putting those post hooks up, man, it's unguardable. And then the last one, you could either do deep fades. I don't really think you should be fading too much on this build. Even though you do have an 85, I wouldn't really recommend it. But I feel like that is definitely the most smart badge, or even range extender, if that even would go off. But you do have deep hooks, so I don't think you really need that. So we're just gonna go with deep fades. And then for the playmaking, definitely unpluckable, we're gonna go post spin technician, dream shake. And then the 15, it's really just if you made this for a 2, if you were gonna be playing or planning on playing with anybody on this build, you could do like needle threader and then lob city. But for the 1v1 court, the only other badge that you could use is quick first step, and then all the other ones are literally irrelevant for 1v1. So we're just gonna put it on, we're just gonna put on needle threader or whatever, because these 4 are the only ones you can even use on the 1v1 court. So yeah, now for the defensive, we're gonna go with an all-around setup. We're gonna go chase down bronze, rim protector bronze, definitely rebound chaser, because you are slow, you want to be able to get the board, and not lose the ball. Trust me, you do not want to lose the ball. We're gonna put clamps on silver, and then honestly, I'd probably put, you are 7'3" with max wingspan. I don't think you need intimidator, especially in this game. The interior defense and everything is broken, so I wouldn't even recommend that. Honestly, I'd probably put or rim protector gold, and then maybe like intimidator on bronze, and pogo stick bronze. That's completely up to you. Honestly, I would maybe even go with rebound chaser silver, chase down silver. But then again, you're really slow, so I don't really think you need chase down. You probably just need rim protector, to be honest. So you could even just do this, so you have good perimeter D. Don't worry about people bullying you. That's not gonna happen. You don't need moving truck or post move. And then rebound chaser and rim protector to help you just, hold down that paint, because you are a demon. So that's the post scorer build. If you guys only were here for that, thank you guys so much for watching. And it's Dizzleman, and I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, if you want to see the other build I would be talking about, I'm going to show you guys that right now. So another very good 1v1 build, I feel like, would be a glass cleaning lock. Now you could either do this, 2 ways. You could do this either pure red, get 30 defensive, and still get contact dunks, or you could go half red, half blue, which is what I'm going to be doing, because I mean the finishing stats are just crazy. It's unreal how good the stats are in this build. So we're going to be going with the blue and red pie chart. And then for this build, you definitely want vertical, but you also definitely want speed. We're just going to be going with the most balanced one, which is going to be the last one. You still get a pretty good speed, pretty good vertical, pretty good strength, very solid all around. Now for the attributes, we're going to be maxing out driving or close shot, driving dunk, or driving layup, driving dunk, and then maybe standing dunk. In this build, you're going to be a little bit undersized, so you don't really need post hook, but if you do want to cheese with it, honestly, just go for it. I would definitely, it's fun, man. It's fun. I know I sound horrible for saying that, but post hooking is fun. Then we're going to be maxing out the playmaking all the way, and then we're probably going to adjust it. But for now, we're going to max it. We're going to go down to defense. We're going to put the big 4 categories for power forward all the way up, and then we're going to put lateral quickness up, because we definitely want lateral quickness on a smaller guy. Or even perimeter D, to be honest. You could definitely do perimeter D too. I guess that's what we'll go with. Or we'll just balance it out. 55, 51, not bad. And then we're going to take the ball handling down just till we get 13, because you definitely want ball handling, but it's not the most necessary thing for this build. And then I guess we'll just balance it out even more, put the rest on perimeter D, and then we're going to just take down the standing dunk till we get 25, and then we're just going to throw the rest on lateral quickness. Now you see we get 25, 1, 13, and 20. Very good build. You could even take this down all the way if you wanted and get the extra 1 defensive. But to be honest, I think on this build, you know, the couple extra playmaking definitely come in clutch. So I would definitely recommend doing that. Let's see, what did I do? Okay, so right there, and then boom. So we get 20. Actually, let's see if we can get this 21. Because 21 would low-key be nice. Okay, yeah, we're going to go 21, 25, 12, and 21. Very good defensive build. And, you know, it's going to be a good slasher build. Now, for the height, honestly, I think the most competitive height would just be living at 6'9", or even going down to 6'8". Because don't worry about the defensive stats. Obviously, defense in this game is broken. Everything goes up. The strength doesn't even go down. Honestly, I think 6'8" probably is the wave, to be honest. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with max weight, just so you can bully. You're going to be bullying, okay? If you don't want to go max weight all the way, I would recommend probably like 260, because then it's not taking your speed down or acceleration too much, putting your interiority up a lot, only taking your perimeter and lateral down 1. I would say this is probably the best because it doesn't hurt your speed as heavy, and you still get a pretty good strength. Not that that's even going to matter on the build because you have Hall of Fame defense, so it's not going to matter too much. Now with the wingspan, obviously max, literally everything that you need on this build goes up. The strength goes back down, it takes a hit, but again, your defensive build, max wingspan, you're going to be fine. 92 driving layup, or 92 driving dunk, I mean. Very, very solid build. Now for the takeover, this is honestly all up to you. If you think you're going to lack on defense, go rim take. But for comp purposes, if you want this build to just be as good as possible, slashing take is definitely the wave. And then you see we're going to be getting the glass cleaning finisher, shades of Sean Kemp, Blake Griffin, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And now if you guys were to make this build, I'm going to show you guys the best badge setup for this build. So 25 finishing. Now this is completely different from the post score because you're not really going to be taking post hooks, but if you were, I would definitely recommend still deep hooks, at least on bronze for now. We're going to go contact, we're going to go slithery, we're going to go relentless, we're going to go consistent, and then honestly the rest you could probably put on post hooks, or post, yeah, you could do the rest for post hooks. Even fancy, I know fancy footwork isn't the greatest this year, but if you think that you want to be trying hop steps and all that crazy stuff, maybe put it on. I don't recommend it. So we're just going to be going with these 4, and then we're going to do the rest for post hooks. So we're going to put back down punisher on Hoff, deep hooks Hoff, and then maybe like pro touch on bronze, just so you have a little bit tiny of a green window, a little bit bigger of a green window, I mean, for post hooks. Now for the shooting, it doesn't matter. Honestly, maybe just for post hooks, put on flexible release or hot zone hunter, whatever one you think is going to work for you the best. For the playmaking, we're going to go quick first step, post spin, unpluckable, and then honestly, dream shake. You're not going to be doing too much post moves on this build to begin with, so you don't really need that. I feel like downhill, if you know how to use it, if you know how to get that quick first step off of triple threat size up, like off of an inbound or whatever, and you know how to use that and downhill at the same time, very overpowered combo. It definitely gives you a huge speed boost. So I would recommend that if you know how to use it. Then for the defense, we're going to go with chase down bronze and rim protector bronze right off the rip. And then we're going to go clamps Hall of Fame. And you are a little bit undersized, so we're going to go post move lockdown Hall of Fame. And then if you guys didn't know, Heart Crusher is a very broken badge in this game. I would definitely recommend putting it at least on bronze. And then honestly, I think it's already good where it's at. We're just going to be putting on pogo stick because you are undersized. We're going to be putting on rebound chaser. And then the last 2 we're going to put on chase down and rim protector. And if you're worried about intimidator, go ahead and just put intimidator on silver as well, and post or pogo stick on silver. That's going to be the best 2 1v1 builds in my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel about this down in the comments below. And it's been your boy Diz, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad to be back, and I'll see you guys in the next one.